Welcome to another edition of Doing Business in Rwanda. In this week's episode, we take you through the shared story of Rwanda's conservation journey and how the country has managed to link conservation, tourism, and embedding shared progress for the country. And this was best exemplified at the recent Kwita Izina ceremony held at the foothills of the volcano's mountains. I'm your host, Abi Agina. Across Rwanda, conservation initiatives have created economic opportunities that benefit both the people and wildlife. We followed these stories from the foothills of Volcanoes National Park, where tradition, culture, and innovation come together at the 20th Kwita Izina.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the foothills of Volcanoes National Park for this 20th edition of Kwita Izina. Today, we gather here to celebrate not only the naming of baby gorillas, but also conservation, communities, and the extraordinary power of nature to unite people from all corners of the world.
Kwita Izina reflects decades of efforts to protect Rwanda's mountain gorillas while engaging local communities.
Nearly 3 decades ago, when trackers, rangers, and researchers were working tirelessly to protect the last mountain gorillas, they began a remarkable tradition by naming the baby mountain gorillas. In Rwandan culture, naming a child is not just a formality, but an act of love, an act of commitment and hope, done in the presence of family and friends who pledge to support that child's future.
From those early efforts, Rwanda's mountain gorillas have not only survived, but thrived, becoming symbols of resilience and global conservation leadership.
Thanks to the leadership of Rwanda, the dedication of passionate conservationists, the daily sacrifices of rangers, and the commitment of our communities, the gorillas came back from the brink. Today, we are over 1,000 mountain gorillas worldwide, including more than 600 in the Virunga Massif.
This year, we celebrate the naming of 40 baby gorillas, bringing the total since 2005 to 438. Their names, rooted in Rwanda's culture and conservation values, symbolize hope and continuity.
The ceremony also highlights Rwanda's growing ecotourism sector, linking conservation directly to economic opportunities for local communities.
Tourism, anchored in conservation, continues to drive our national transformation. In 2024, the sector generated $647 million, with gorilla tourism alone contributing over $200 million. Crucially, communities are benefiting. Through the Tourism Revenue Share Program, 10% of park revenues are systematically invested in local development. Over 1,200 projects were supported, including schools, health centers, markets, homes, and agricultural hubs across the country.
Hotels, lodges, and cultural experiences around the park are central to this ecosystem. Local entrepreneurs and performers are using these platforms to create jobs, showcase Rwandan culture, and provide unique visitor experiences.
We here at Makoro, we saw the opportunity. One, because of course government creates a very conducive environment for one to invest. We know that the government of Rwanda is one of the best places to invest in. So we saw the opportunity because of the proximity of where the gorillas are. And when you're an investor, you only invest where you have hope and you can trust. So in coming to invest here in this Amakoro Songa Lodge, it is because we saw the opportunity and we saw the future. We saw that there will be growth. We saw that there will be responsible tourism that will ensure that we all continue to benefit. Now, what was more exciting about Kinigi is other than the mountain gorillas, but there is more to Kinigi and this area than the gorillas. We've got the beautiful mountains that you're seeing here around us, the 5 attractions. There's birding, there's cycling, there are many things. There's culture that you can do, there are caves, there are many, many things that you can actually do here. So that is really what has happened for us who are invested here. At Amakoro, we have 10 cottages. It's very intentional because we want to make sure that we really look after whoever comes to us, but also very intentional in what does it mean to the people that you have actually asked for. It means that we are creating employment. It means that we are purchasing things from the people here, and we are contributing to the development of this country using responsible tourism.
So for tourism in Rwanda, I will say Rwanda tourism is booming, and while contributing a strategic share in the GDP. And I will also say that creating jobs, while also is expanding to not only the gorilla trekking, but beyond, which is the culture, the lovely culture, to the ecotourism, and also to the Kigali, vibrant city. The funds that also the revenue from the tourism funds the schools, health centers, which also gives a lot of courage to the community to be very strong partners of the industry. Yeah.
I've been performing in the naming ceremony for many years. Now it's time to go and see like a gorilla, eyes to eyes.
Actually, I've been here for the whole month now. It's 1 month and 6 days, and what I've been here doing, I've been coordinating all the events, starting from the construction of the gorilla monument, the rehabilitation of the traditional huts, and also the entrances as the design shows. So, but also choreographing and putting together the Kinigi dancers, because we had 2 split teams. One team was from Kigali and another one from Kinigi. All the materials, we source them from the community. So if we need a tree, we'll go to a community person, buy trees, that's trees that will fence the venue. We'll buy bamboos that actually a lot of community members have bamboos, that's where we get them. But also this metal structure, we have a person in Musanze where we go to Kenkayori and just carry all the materials that we need. That's one source. But also another source is that 85% of the people working on this project are actually community-based people from this area, Kinigi area. So they are the ones actually who have a longer hand in this, because we've been with them for the first, like I said, almost a month and a half, and working with them daily. So having 273 people working with you, they're being paid daily. So that is one of the benefits that they have, even the privilege to have to work, and also even to attend, because as you could see, the crowd was moved by the community members of Kinigi and Musanze and any other neighboring place here. Like I mentioned, community members is not just one sex, it's all the sexes. We have women, we have children, we have not basic children, but we have youth, we have women, we have old people. And actually this year even used disabled people to show equality, to show that even inability is not being unable, is not being that you are not able to do it. And yes, so I think they benefit a lot, and actually it doesn't say that if you have to be a professional to do something, because this is a skill-based exercise whereby you learn by doing, and that's what they've been doing.
From lodges to performances, these efforts show how investment in tourism, culture, and inclusive community participation work hand in hand to create a thriving conservation ecosystem. This spirit of collaboration sets the stage for broader national and global partnerships as called for by Rwanda's Prime Minister.
We call on the world to join us in this ambitious project as we share this responsibility. Our conservation journey does not end here. Rwanda has embraced policies to strengthen biodiversity protection, from expanding national parks to restoring degraded ecosystems such as the Nyandungu Urban Wetland Eco Park in the city of Kigali. We also encourage private sector participation in creating and managing sanctuaries and reserves supported through innovative public-private partnerships. Ecotourism, anchored in the mountain gorillas, has become a cornerstone of Rwanda's development. It has created jobs, supported young entrepreneurs, and has positioned Rwanda as a clean, safe, and welcoming destination.
But beyond gorillas, Rwanda reintroduced lions and rhinos to Akagera, and in 2025 completed the world's largest translocation of 70 white rhinos. Today, our country proudly hosts the Big Five. Thanks to a robust legal and policy framework, including laws and master plans on biodiversity, national parks, and conservation, forest cover now stands at 30%, with nearly 9% of land under protected areas.
Even with this success, conservation and development still come with challenges that require ongoing attention and innovation.
But success brings new challenges. As the gorilla families grow, we must expand their habitat. So Rwanda has set out a bold plan to extend the Volcanoes National Park by nearly 25% to ensure the next generation of gorillas has a secure home. This effort will also improve the lives of surrounding communities, demonstrating once again that conservation and development can go hand in hand.
Looking ahead, Rwanda is strengthening partnerships and expanding protected areas so that conservation success continues to benefit wildlife and communities alike.
Today, as we name these baby mountain gorillas, Rwanda is fully committed to maintaining sustainable coexistence, protection, and hope for generations to come.
Rwanda's approach towards conservation is a clear blueprint towards development. And this development is not only centered on the country, but it pulls together the public and private actors in this journey. And this involves bringing together the women, the youth, and the public in this conservation agenda. And that's all for this week's edition of Doing Business in Rwanda. I'm Abi Agina.